Hello, and welcome to the Anna L. Brothers Show and Podcast, where we inspire, we encourage, and we empower people to live. So, I've been coming on. I'm Anna. I'm from South Holland, Illinois, and I'm sorry, drop my papers. I am Anna, and I am from South Holland, Illinois, and I am a retired school teacher. And one of my missions, I kind of moved back a little bit. One of my missions in life is really to be a teacher. I love inspiring and encouraging and empowering people. And so the purpose of this podcast is to help you uh, purpose of this podcast is to help you maintain your healthier lifestyle. And if you don't have your healthier lifestyle, then hopefully some of the points and things that I am um, giving out or sharing with you will inspire you to go ahead and start thinking about certain things in your life for self-care. We all have to do that. So I've been on since the beginning of the year. I really started this last year, but the beginning of the year, I started like a theme. We talked about resolutions and goals and objectives and everything that I have uh, been telling you. It all kind of flows. You know what I'm saying? We talked about growth mindset or positive mindset. As opposed to fixed mindset. We talked a little bit about our resolutions and our vision and how we go about uh, achieving our vision or setting forth some type of action with our vision. So before I get started, I want to also let you know that you can support me by sending stars. And this is on my Facebook page. And the stars help me to earn money to make more content. And you might not think it, but every little bit helps. And you might not think that it's much, but just maybe a little better lighting. It might help me get or perfect my video or things like that. When I am broadcasting as well. And I also want to let you know that this is my YouTube channel. Not my YouTube channel, but this is my um, website. So you can go on my website and you can click on my picture, and this really will take you directly there. And that's where you can request to be a guest, or you can request to be a sponsor of my show. It gives you a little background, and it even has my some of my um, episodes that I have done, so you can go there. This, however, is my YouTube channel, and I have two here because they changed it. So I want to make sure I am giving you the right one. Okay, here we go. So this is my YouTube channel. So and it's basically my name with the part of my sweet blessings on it. And I would appreciate if you would go. It helps me when you subscribe to my channel. You might not think so. I love for you to listen to some of my videos and things like that, but it really does help if you help me if you subscribe to my channel. So, with that being said, I am also on other channels as well. I'm on Facebook. this is my Facebook channel. I am also on Instagram. And I do various things besides the podcast. And the podcast is just part of it. It's a way of me sharing and giving back. I also have a newsletter. If you're interested in the newsletter, by all means, put it down in the comment section. You can comment and I will get back to you, and you can make sure that you have one of those, one of my newsletters as we go along. I am also a certified baker, and I do demos, and I do offer classes. I'm offering classes now, just basic classes for those people who want to learn how to bake like a pro. I've done that for 20 years along with my teaching. And so I'm branching out a little bit so that I'm also doing that. But let's get together, or get at hand at what we are here to do this evening. This is my website, my YouTube channel. I'm gonna leave it up for a little while. And we are here today to talk a little bit about coaching, because the last one I gave on vision, and it was saying that you needed to develop a personal development plan as well. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? It said that you needed to develop a personal development plan. So, and it also said that, sometimes you might need to have a coach. And it said something about a leadership coach. And I said, coach, 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 coach. So I decided I would research coach. And so when I researched coach, what I found out was that it was quite a few things on coach. So we're going to expound a little bit on coach, and see whether or not what type of coach we need. We basically need, as I read these, you're going to see that we need more than one kind of coach as well. So I am going to bring up my slide presentation. So if you just hold on just one moment so that I can. Alrighty, I am back. And coaching, what are your options? What are your options when you are coaching, or you're looking for a coach? What type of coach do you think you might need? So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And then this is my agenda for this evening. I'm going to try to get some clarification on the definition of coach and coaching. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about personal coaching, the types of coaching in the workplace, and the types of coaching styles in management, and the type of coaching methods. Now, you would not think that all of this would be going on for coaching. And basically, when you think of coach, the first thing that comes to your mind is a coach that might do a basketball team, or a football team, or you might think of a health coach. Okay, because those, you're familiar with those. But And then also a personal trainer is also a coach, coaching with exercise and helping you build your body. But as I go through this, you're going to see that there are just numerous ways of coaching. uh, I knew that there was coaching in the workplace, and some of these you're going to be very familiar with some of the methods because as a teacher, we use some of these methods that I'll be kind of going over with you today. So the definition of coach, let's look at that. So it says, well, when I looked it up, it says to give instructions or advice to. So, and then coaching is a form of development in which an experienced person called a coach supports a listener or client in achieving a specific personal or professional goal by providing training and guidance. And so those are the two definitions that I feel that are relevant to maybe what I will be kind of talking about this evening. And so just going to delve right on into it and get started. I am going to take a little break for a commercial break, as you will see. So we're going to start with personal coaching. Let me remove my banner so you can see it all. So, and as you can look and as you look and see there, these are all of the coaching techniques that comes with personal coaching. So these are types of coaching styles that are relevant to personal coaching. So you have this type of coaching focuses mainly on the individual. Life coaches can work great for people who need help in identifying their goals, reevaluating or redefining their experiences via introspection, and achieve balance and clarity in their life. The specialties, excuse me, of a life coach specialties include active listening, accountability, support, constructive feedback. And then you have a relationship coach. And really and truly, this is not really limited to romance or romantic things or the love letter. A relationship coach helps two or more people to improve their communication skills and romantic interactions. A relationship coach can assist in both the personal and work connect, as well as in any other relationship related setting. So you have a relationship coach. Now, a personal development coach, which is kind of what my notes. I dropped my notes, so they're out of order, as you might know. But a person. Let me get to my. Oh, I'm really out of order. Wait. A personal, which is what we were talking about the other evening. It might not be out of order. When we were talking about personal vision, and they said that we needed to develop a personal development plan, and we needed to possibly have a uh, a coach. All right, here we are. I really wasn't out of order. This page, I don't know where this page goes, but anyway, this is a form of life coaching with a sharp focus on personal development. A personal development coach is there to guide clients on how to overcome specific um, objectives. Good evening. How are you? Thanks for coming on. If you all have any questions, feel free to ask me as I go along. I will have a question and answer period at the end if you're interested in that. So let me go back to personal development. And so this deals with overcoming specific obstacles pertaining to an individual. It also helps achieve specific goals, and it reaches the next level of personal growth. And as you know, we all want to have personal growth. Unlike other coaching types, which are much more narrow, a personal development coach can help with settings and achieving goals in business, finance, personal life, wellness, and relationships. So this looks like that this might be a uh, personal development covers the whole being of a person. This type of coach. Interesting. That's really an interesting um, thing. So just like a certified business coach helps people reach levels of business growth, so does a confidence coach, which is basically what I am talking about. The next one, which is confidence coach. So, this is one I had never heard of, a confidence coach. So this one was new to me. And this one assists clients in gaining healthy confidence. A confidence coach will successfully mentor individuals stuck into limiting beliefs, lack of self-esteem, fear, and shyness. It looks like everybody to me, but anyway, to change for the better, client will receive empowering advice, provided by a combination of challenges of their existing perceptions and eliminating their doubts via constructive feedback. So it's a mixture of psychological tools. Forgot to turn my phone off. So the next one is a happiness coach. And I did not, this is another one that I did not, had never heard of, a happiness coach. And so a happiness coach, let me give you a little feedback on this one. We all wish to possess the knowledge on how to create the life of our dreams. A happiness coach assists individuals in gaining a better, a deeper perception about their lives. Evidence-based strategies are provided to help the client find their sense of contentness. And then we have an empowerment coach. I'm telling you, I was just outdone that all of these. And this is just in personal. This is personal coaching. Empowering coaching, you learn how to nurture your self-confidence. You assess your inner power. You transform. You create a fulfilling life by making decisions guided by your infinite personal power and will. Although typically for individuals rather than organizations, many teams do take advantage of empowerment coaching. The next one is social counseling. And this one helps with expanding one's social circle, overcoming anxieties, improving network, um, uncover roadblocks that harm your social success. And then it works great. This one is a one that works great with adults, with children, as well as adolescents. Now, the mental health coaching, which is the next one, it is practiced by the type of coach who knows the secrets of mental health related roadblocks and issues. In a nutshell, action orientated emphasis on the client's present life to find with a mind to future goals. Not to be confused with mental health counseling, as it does not view mental health from a psychological problem perspective. It works by providing behavior and cognitive support. It focuses on the personal strength of a person, and it does not view mental health from a psychological problem perspective. And then you have transformational coaching. Although the type of coaching we listed so far, transformational coaching is most closely related to life coaching. The major difference is the transformational coach would rather focus on helping people change the way they view themselves. Meanwhile, a life coach focuses on guiding clients on how to better themselves by changing the way they act. So the next one is a self-love coaching. Self-love coaching can work for anyone regardless of age or professional status. The goal is to learn how to practice healthy self-love for good. Coaches work with their clients to identify and overcome limiting beliefs, develop positive affirmative belief, help unlock the true potential of an individual, and set new achievable goals to improve one's life in every meaningful way. Then we have the life transitional coach. There are different life changing transitions we inevitably go through. Transitional coaches assist their clients in handling the transitional process with as few roadblocks as possible. They can work wonders for people dealing with painful breakups, graduations, moving to another town or country, among other turning points related to the transition from one phase in life to another. Support invaluable strategies that work on both the conscious and the subconscious levels are applied. Oftentimes, neurolinguistics programs, tools plus hypnotherapy are also provided by certified professionals. And then we have the health and wellness coach, which most of us are very much familiar with. This type of coach guides people on how to improve their health holistically. Wellness coaches can offer a wide range of services from stress management to spiritual coaching. It tends to involve a more holistic coaching style. And I hope to be able to bring on a health and wellness coach to come and talk to you. I've talked to the person, I've spoken to the person rather, and we just have to get together and kind of set up a date. But once a person's current physical and emotional state of being is assessed, the coach will help his client set the right goals. Then people can achieve a life of wellness by sticking to the best plan. So we are going to take a little break now. I am going to show you a commercial. This is, and then we're going to come back and talk about the types of coaching in the workplace. Just a short little commercial here. Oh, boy. See how short that was? Wasn't that short? But CTR Media Network, I am a part of it. I am so proud to be a part of that network. That's a long story. Maybe one day I'll come on and um, tell you my story about how I got involved in doing podcasts. But right now, I want to talk about the type of coaching that you will find in your workplace. Now, I don't work anymore, but well, I do work, but I don't teach anymore. Let's put it like that. And you'll find these type of coaching: business coaching, career coaching, success coaching, and career transition coaching as well. So let's look at business coaching. And the focus is helping entrepreneurs and business owners. With this type of coaching, the benefits include reflect and improve business visions and strategic directions. You want to identify and implement successful business growth opportunities. Ultimately, it works for both individuals and groups within an organization. Okay. Then we have career coaching. So, business coaching meets clients' needs with the constraints of the organization. And meanwhile, a career coach provides solutions on the individual professional development path. It can help in many career related situations, um, such as when you're involved in your workplace. So, individual professional development. So I can just give you an example like I taught Head Start for many years, but we always had professional development maybe on Friday, and it was on numerous topics, to help us succeed or be successful in the classroom. And then you have executive coaching. Hold on. Let's see. Make sure I have all of these on here. I don't know. Yeah, I do. So let me move to the next slide. So you have executive coaching, which is similar to business coaching. However, executive coaching focuses basically on the business growth. This type of coaching provides the top business leaders, managers within an organization with magnificent tools and strategies for rapid improvement. This one focuses on the corporate, cooperative, corporate, Lord Jesus, environmental level. By working with a qualified executive coach, clients can learn how to manage their team better, generate new ideas and perspectives, and boost business performance. Then you have leadership coaching. Companies are hiring coaches to teach executives how to sharpen management skills and communicate effectively. This is what Diane E. Lewis is saying. Leadership and executive coaching are often used interchangeably. Indeed, managers and team leaders are part of the leadership level. However, the role of an executive coach is to mainly support, motivate, and sustain performance. The winning approach of a leadership coach is to help managers, leadership development skills, resolve interpersonal conflict among team members, employees, fix management and level behavior problems. And then you also have high performance uh, coach, which is those people who are job hunting or interviewing, resume skill polishing, attain the right career goals. As with other types of coaching, a career coach undergoes special training. Thus, clients can achieve fantastic results thanks to a combination of professional advice and mentoring, psychometric tools. And then we have, let me move on, success coaching. Maybe, did I go over that one? Maybe not. Let's see. Well, we have success. Let me do these. I don't think I have them in there. Type type of coaching methods. Okay. Okay, so we have a success coach, which I don't think I have on there, but I want to talk a little bit about. This is an interactive coaching process. The major objective of this process is to help individuals get from where they are now to where they want to be. Also, succeed in pursuing their professional or personal aspirations faster and better. The top priorities include excellent time management skills, setting and achieving the right goals. And then you also have a career transitional coach, and it uses the same tools and approaches as the life transitional coach, but with a focus on changes that happen in your career as well. So, although the different types of coaching, strategy coachings apply some of the most proactive approaches, the very goal is to learn when a rapid change is needed before any possible issue occurs. It is commonly used in our organization level context. However, it works on the individual level as well. So, I want to talk now a little bit about the types of coaching methods because there are quite a few of those. And some of these I think you are familiar with these, most of these. The first one is group coaching, and it focuses on goal setting, accountability, plan for action setting, and deep awareness of the specific issue. This type of coaching is suitable for leaders, employees, athletes, and any group or individual alike. It is about helping clients attain high performance in every desired aspect. High performance coachings will use an assembly of tools to assist in improving performance, achieving the very best a person or people can within their grasp, and challenging and support simultaneously. And then we move from there to organizational coaching. And this type of coach provides guidance and tools at the organizational management level. Organization coaches help businesses. They foster positive transformation and systematic transformation. In business coaching, the focus is placed on the leader or managers within the organization. Yet with organizational coaching, the benefits are targeted toward the entire system of the organization rather than on the individual level. Instead of applying one-on-one approach, the group is more successful when it is in a small group content with the organization. This is organization. So after organization, you kind of get into team coaching, and you'll see a lot of team coaching in the market networking um, thing like Avon, Mary Kay, Paparazzi, those type of companies. You have team, and you have a leader of that team, and that team will be the coach. So this is the type of coaching involves both the leader of the organization, as well as the team members. The major benefits: you establish a team mission and vision. You increase the team's effectiveness and proper interaction, and you achieve team goals. Initiative coaching. This type of coach addresses the unconscious mind. It focuses on working with and developing intuition, inner wisdom, energy. The major goal is to sense your blockage, unroot preconceived limitations, establish new habits, and set better goals. Behavior coaching. And I believe we use a lot of this, I believe, in the school system. So you have, it's the major objective is a lasting behavior change. It combines a variety of proven processes, methodologies, and models, some of which are similar to those applied in the skills coaching and career coaching. Company managers, team members, and individuals alike can equally benefit from a lasting, measurable change in behavior. Then we have personal coaching. The very, not personal, but personality. The very target is to help the client discover and fix deeply fixed, rooted, distinctive, consistent traits in his or her personality. Thoughts, feelings, and behavior patterns that negatively affects one's life on the professional and or the personal level. The approach used by personality coaches is observing, insightful. So, based on mutual trust and forming a healthy coach client relationship. Inspirational coaching. These coaches use the power of inspiration to help clients ignite the change they need in their lives. They help an individual to see his gifts and talents from a new perspective. They gain knowledge and expertise in cultivating inspiration. It works by a combination of science based psychological tools, ongoing feedback and support, plus valuable solutions to a lack of inspiration and related issues. It is part. It's a good. Well, I don't know. They all have their good points, and Then the next one is somatic coaching. And it originated from the Greek word soma. It refers to the body in its absolute wholeness. Some called it embodied learning as the focus moves from the head into the body. This unique approach provides a symbolism of all the aspects of our intelligence, mind, body, and soul. The benefits of this, it accesses multiple intelligence that lives within one's body, um, basically the wisdom of the body, and it focuses talents in purposely actions, and it builds flexibility and resilience. And let's not forget skill coaching. Oh, Lord. If we had the will, we can learn the skill. And that's exactly what skill coaching is all about. Coaches support their clients in identifying their strengths and their weaknesses, overcoming possible blockages, and mastering a new skill successfully. This is achieved by the coach's active listening abilities and excellent feedback. It's aimed to make the client realize he has the infinite power to keep growing and evolving. I hope you enjoyed this information that I shared with you. What we are going to do now is we are going to take a brief commercial. Now, this one is going to be a long commercial. And then we're going to come back and we are going to discuss 14 effective coaching models that people use. And this is most of you know that I do cake decorating. I told you that. And so this is a commercial about my cake decorating. Hold on.
Oh my goodness, the mailman came. I hope my sweet little thing cookie's in here. I just hope it's in here. Let me see. Let me open this up. That's it. That's it. Sweet little thing cookie. That sweet little thing cookie. Oh, I'ma have me a ball now. Let me just get this right here. Little thing cookie. That sweet little thing cookie. Oh yeah. I finally got my cookies. This sweet little thing cookies. Oh yeah. I'ma have fun. This package kinda big though. Man, it got a lot of cookies. Oh yeah, this the best day ever. I'm trying to tell you, I got my cookies, and I'm gonna eat these cookies, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. Wait, what?
Marie, what you doing, man? You can't have those cookies right now. I'm sorry, we about to eat dinner. Once we finish dinner, then you can have those cookies. Go ahead, put them up. Go ahead, put them up.
Are you serious, bruh? I got sweet Lestain cookies, and now I gotta wait for dinner? Fine, can I at least look at the cookies? Thank you. Oh my goodness, I have waited all this time now. I gotta do all this. Fine. Oh yeah. I got my hands on some sweet Lestain cookies. But I can't eat them right now because bruh talking about I gotta wait to dinner. Okay, I'ma do that. But once I finish that, it's gonna be on, y'all. Wait a minute. Bruh talking about cooking some food. All this is a can of salmon and some frozen biscuit. Bruh cannot cook. I know he don't think I'ma eat this. Ain't no way. Bruh. Hey, bruh. Daddy. Where are you? You set me up, homie. You had me about to eat a can of salmon and some frozen biscuit. not down with that. I want my sweet little thing cookies. My sweet little thing cookies. Carrot cook. Is this what I'm saying? I was born by the river in a little old tent. Just like that river, I was running ever since. Marie, hey man, it ain't what not what it thinks. I'm sorry. I was just gonna eat one cookie, but I ate them all. It's not my fault, Marie. I know better than this. You tried to set me up, homie. You had me eating that nasty food, and you ate all the cookies?
Finish him.
No, Marie. No, Marie. No.
You lose.
Oh my God, isn't that cute? I just love that. A friend of mine did that for me, for my business. So we're going to talk about the 14 effective coaching methods, which some of these you're going to be familiar with. You have the GROW coaching method, and that one is let me tell you what let me say this first. Life coaching methods are frameworks to help life coaches guide clients to their desired outcome. These coaching tools allow life coaches to achieve powerful progress with consistency, regardless of their current situation or the specific outcome desired. The model is driving force while the coach is simply the driver. So there are, like I said, there are 14, there's probably more than 14, but these are, I guess the 14 that most people use most of the time. And basically, it's important that I tell you this as well, that how they came about, how the coaching models and theories basically came about. What happened is most of the growth model and every significant coach in model will have started out as a theory. The theory for this coaching model would have been tested significantly and proven successful before any resources were published about them. So most of the creators mentioned that I am going to mention have published books or other resources explaining how to best achieve success with their coaching method. Okay, so I just wanted to explain that to you as well. And what's really I think really significant about these is that they were started rather early. I'm going to tell you the dates when they got started. So the first one is the growth coaching model, and you'll see CROW, GROW. Those were the acronyms that they use. So the G is goal. Where do you want to be? R is reality. Where are you now? And O is options. What could you do to get there? And the last one is will. What will you do to that? Now, this one was created by Sir John Whitmore, Alan Fine, and Graham Alexander in the late 1980s. The GROW coaching model was quickly recognized as an effective coaching tool for setting goals and improving performances. The growth model image remains sterling to this day. The coach would potentially lead the client through these questions in every coaching session, or teach them how to use the GROW model to direct themselves. If you're planning on launching your own life coaching business, you might want to check out, it's called Steps to a Lean Life Coach Business Plan. I'm not sure who it's by, it doesn't really say. And then you have the CLEAR coaching plan, which you're going to contact, listen, explore, actions, and review. And this is aimed at life coaches to help them establish what the client wants and inspires them to get there. Now, this one was developed by Peter Hawkins, also in the 1980s, and it's considered an effective alternative to the growth model. Unlike the growth model, the CLEAR coaching model is likely to be performed without being explained to the client. So you would explain the growth coaching model, but the CLEAR coaching model you would not explain. So it consists of 5 steps. Like I said, context. So you want to establish the desired outcome, what will be covered in the coaching session, and the process of covering it. And then you want to listen. The coach should listen to the client, only engaging to probe them in the direction of the agreed coaching session topics. And then you also want to explore. The coach is encouraged to explore more deeply how the client is affected by the situation they're describing. After the situation has been established, the coach works with the client to commit to useful actions or useful changes. And then you want to review. The coach follows up, in the next section. The coach follows up to check on the client's progress, after which he may prove suitable to begin with the CLEAR coaching process again. So those are 2 of them. And then you have the STEPA coaching model, which you have a subject, a target, emotion, perception, plan, and action. And so in this one is aimed to help coaches to understand the context of a client situation and the emotion surrounding it. It was created by Dr. Angie McLeod, and it does not say when it was created on this one. But it is a highly recommended alternative to the GROW model. The process is once again described in the form of acronyms. So you have the subject, understand the subject being discussed. You have the target, clarify a clear goal. And then it's saying you should use SMART goals, which I'm going to talk about a little later. Emotions, discuss the emotions surrounding the goal, whether they're useful. Perception, discuss the importance of this target to the client's wider life goal. Plan, discuss a step-by-step plan for achieving the goal. And then action, evaluate and review the discussion to ensure the clients understand what's being learned. Then you have the Oscar coaching method. It's unbelievable, all of these things. And this one deals with outcome, situation, choices, action, and also review as well. And let me tell you, the Oscar model is widely created as being useful because it focuses on the solutions to a problem rather than the problem itself. Now, this one was created by Andrew Gilbert and Karen Jane Whitterworth in 2002. The steps in this coaching process are follows. You have the outcome, where they engage in active listening to understand the client's desired outcome, including their long-term goals. You have a situation where you help the client become aware of their skills, knowledge, and emotions as related to the desired outcome. And then choices, explore the options for reaching the desired outcome in a tangible way. And then actions, you want to work with the client to make a plan of action for reaching the client's goal. And then after all of that, you got to review. You want to assess the client's progress, potentially making tweaks to the plan where it is necessary. You have the Oscar coaching model where you deal with outcome, scale, know-how, action, and review. And there are a few references to the Oscar model online, and the process is somewhat similar. There was no reference to Gilbert or Williamson's in the articles I found on this model, though. The acronyms for OSCAR stands for outcome. Then you have the scale. The client is asked to rate themselves out of 10 as far as how close they are to reaching their goal. The know-how is the client assesses their current skill and knowledge related to the goal, including the gaps they need to fill. And then you have the action. You take action on it, and then you review it. Now, they even have a cigar coaching model, y'all. Now, the cigar coaching model is an evolution of the GROW model, which added emphasis on understanding the client's current reality and the best available solution. It was developed by Anthony Grant and Susie Green in 2003. Here are the steps. So you have the current reality. So you help the client understand how far they are from the goal right now. Then you have the ideal reality, which allows the client to picture where they want to be. Gaps. Clarify the gaps between the current and ideal reality. Action. Make a game plan to fill in those gaps. And then review in the next coaching session, review the progress and amend the plan accordingly. That's the cigar coaching plan. Now, believe it or not, here are some coaching models for managers. So you have directive coaching, which requires a specialist knowledge of the subject being discussed. The skills needed by the coach are the same as the skills desired by the client. The coach will use his knowledge or expertise to direct the client and supply appropriate feedback. They are more hands-on with problem solving. However, you have the non-directive coaching, which the client is the expert in their own process. The client decides their next step, and the coach simply acts as an accomplice to help them make their own realizations. The client engages in active listening and guides the client in their desired directions. So in this one, now this one to me, it's more so geared, I guess I would say toward teaching. So you have instructional coaching, which is mostly applied in classroom situations. Nevertheless, the idea in this model of coaching could certainly apply for managers in various types of industries too. So here are the three key components of instructional coaching that managers and instructional coaches would do well to be aware of. Content focus. Coaches are encouraged to understand the importance of the medium through which their curriculum is delivered. Engaging activities help students to learn more efficiently, so coaches are encouraged to explore options for these. Active learning. Many studies support the theory that students learn better when engaged in active learning, meaning they should observe and provide feedback on what they witness rather than listening passively. Coherence. Coaches are taught to deliver the overall goal of their organizations with coherence and consistency. You have action center leadership models. And John Addott created a clear model based around action centered leadership that has proven popular over the years. There are three components to his model that he argues are essential for leading and developing a team, and they are the tasks, assigning tasks, goal setting, monitoring and guiding employees, the team, encouraging team spirit, resolving conflicts, the individual, motivating and mentoring individual staff members according to their specific personality, role, and personal situations. Adult encourage coaching leaders and performance consultants to evaluate a client's performance in all three components to make effective assessment and help them progress to their fullest. So the coaches would consider what tasks have been performed and how they will contribute to the team as a whole, and what individual developments was taking place. And then you have group coaching, and you use group coaching basically in group situations. There are plenty of models, materials, and coaching tools centered around group coaching, which are likely to prove useful to most managers or business coaches. These all emphasize that team coaching is different in many ways to one-on-one and requires different coaching skills. In many cases, the coach must strive to build a strong team, unity within their group of students, as well as helping them develop individually. It is also important to learn how to solve problems, most likely to arise in a group environment, such as helping the team stay focused and avoid distractions. The model for doing that falls outside the scope of this, but there is a in-depth guide that gives examples of effective team dynamics, which help to paint a clearer picture of what is truly involved in that. And then you have transformational leadership. The idea of transformational leadership centers around the idea that coaches help clients develop simply by inspiring them with their own behavior and a shared enthusiasm for their goals. This can provide great motivations for the client to one day be efficient as their coach. A great start would be to identify a client's true aspirations and why they're so excited about them. Morals, ethics, and standards of integrity are also keys to becoming a great coach, too, especially under this model. The International Coaching Federation certainly recognizes this, and that's why the ICF Code of Ethics plays such an important role in its accreditation. Now, this was one that really interested me. And so I was not aware of this, but my speaker that I am going to have come on next week is a transformational coach. And I am so looking forward to it so that I can learn a little bit more about this type of coaching. And then we have peer coaching, and most of us you know this one. The concept of peer coaching was mostly famously championed by the psychologist Albert Bandura. Beginning in the late 90s, he pushed the idea suggesting that an individual can be inspired to grow and progress in the right direction by watching others do the same. A manager might therefore do well to research and implement mentorship program among their team programs or their team members. So this is basically how you the coaching part of the 14 effective coaching methods, as far as in management or leadership coaching. But now let's look at the coaching models that you would use in your workplace. When I tell you, there is a lot of them. So basically, you have SMART goals, and this one here is very, very popular. While all the coaching methods in this broadcast would potentially be useful in the workplace, it is particularly important to be aware of the SMART goal setting system. This is used for goal setting in workplaces all over the world, as well as elsewhere. They could form a significant part of any coaching session too. To get a SMART goal, one must ensure that their target is specific. And you've heard me talk about this when I was talking about goals and objectives. It must be measurable. It must be attainable or achievable. It must be relevant, and it must be time bound. You've got to put a time on it. You're going to do this by a certain amount of time. And then you have self-directive learning. And that is one of the most priceless skills you'll ever learn. It provided you learn how to do it effectively. Richard Boyasi introduced a popular coaching model surrounding this. And this model consists of 5 points for the individual to consider. Who is their ideal self? The key is to dismiss who their peers and employees would like them to be and focus on who they really want to be. Who they really want to be. Who is their present self? Ideally, an individual can identify the gaps between their present self and their ideal self, although it can be difficult to develop this level of self awareness without the ego getting in the way. The individual should also consider how they are perceived by others. What action is needed? Now they've identified the gaps between the two selves, and the next step is to work out how to fill it. Experiment. A key step to developing a new outlook and improve results is to experiment with doing things differently. Only by chance or only by changing one's action can they become closer to their ideal self. And then, last but not least, you want to develop a relationship with people that you value and that you trust as well. So, no champion conquers the world on their own. They all have a team of trusted peers by their side, and that is why it is a key step in this coaching method. So I am hoping that you enjoyed um, all of this thing on coaching. As you can see, I did go over a little bit this evening. I am so sorry, but as you can see, it was a lot of information pertained in that as well. But before I leave you this evening, I do want to show you the upcoming events that are coming up here. So we have the Tina Ramsey Show, Power of Podcasting. This is May 6th, 2023. I believe that it is going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you are in that area, by all means, go. It's going to be a fun event, and go and check it out. Also, this is my host for next week. Her name is Ria Harris Yarbrough, and she's a Dust to Dawn transformational speaker and coach. And so I'm hoping that she will shed some light on to us what a transformational coach is and speaker. She is also the founder and director of the Beyond the Beautiful pageant. She sells she's a realtor. She sells real estate in Indiana and Illinois, as well as internationally. And she is also an author. So make sure that you tune in next Wednesday at 7:30 to learn about transformational speaker and coach. Now, I want to thank you for joining me this evening. And I also want to remind you that I am accepting guests and sponsors for my show. And I always want to tell people that it's free to be on my show. I gladly accept donations if you would like to give me a donation. The donations will help in, like what you see here, with me doing my presentation, because I do it all on my own. So, but I am taking, and like I told you before, this is my website. So if you want to go there and look, it's my website. It's a bit, so you can just click on that or copy it or however and put it in there, and it will take you straight to my website. Please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is the handle on it, Anna L. Brothers Show and Podcast, SWE. And you can just copy that and paste it as well into the YouTube um, thing, and it will take you straight there as well. I also want to let you know that I do offer a newsletter, and my newsletter, I have everything umbrellaed up under so that everything that I do is under one place and you have access to that. So if you're interested in that, by all means, please reach out to me. I would gladly uh, show you that. If you need to reach me for any reason, this is my website, and you can contact me there at my website, as well as as well as my website. You can send me an email there as well. So, with that being said, I do want to thank you again for watching me and visiting my show. And I'm going to leave you this evening with the 3 L's. You want to live your life to the fullest. And then you want to laugh. Laughing is good for the soul. So you want to make sure you have some type of laughter in your day. And don't forget to love. Love is important in your life. But the most important thing is to love yourself. And you will have a great life. So I hope this evening that some kind of way I have inspired you, I have encouraged you, and I hope that I have empowered you to live a healthier lifestyle. This is Anna from South Holland, Illinois, bidding you farewell. Make sure you tune in next Wednesday for my guest speaker. Have a great one.